or snow. It's the same logic you need to bid to buy. And I'll tell you what, how good is this deck? You can fit about 50, 60 people out here. You've got the carport as well, and it's perfect for this sort of time frame where you can be that indoor, outdoor lifestyle. I must thank the owner for everything they've done to the home. Beautifully presented 4-bedroom home. It is ready to move, and that should give you confidence. You can bid here. You might be able to pay just a little bit more because you know that the owner has done all the work. But as I said, and I say it every time, it means nothing if you don't bid. We've got a very genuine vendor here today to meet the market. They've had a wonderful time here. It's a lovely family-friendly area. Nothing better than living in a court. If you've got young children, it's absolutely perfect. That front becomes your second yard, but you're on top of everything. You're zoned for Mount Waverley Secondary College as well. Easy access back to the cafes, onto the M1 freeway. Short drive down to the village, all those sorts of things. It's a true family home, and we're waiting for a family, but you need to bid to buy. It's as simple as that. You can't do anything though until I read you these rules. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any conditions made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction will prohibit an auctioneer for accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserved price. The auctioneer will indicate all bidders on request. Law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, it prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides fines for this conduct. The rules permit vendor bids. The words are used during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor or vendor bid. By law, only I as auctioneer can make a vendor bid. And very importantly, if the property looks like being passed in, the person or party I pass the property into, they have exclusive right at the vendor's reserve. So bid well, bid strongly. Good luck to all of you. I'll quickly go through the contract. Lot 22, volume 8627, obviously 1 Marie Court, Mount Waverley. The terms: we expect the purchaser to pay 10%. Feel free to come through. We expect the purchaser to pay 10% of the purchase price upon the signing of the contract. Nothing unusual there. Settlement's flexible, 30, 60, 90 days. If you've made any alternative arrangement with the vendor and they have said yes, that's okay. But if you haven't asked 30, 60, 90, well, please ask one of my colleagues. They are here to help. Part of the contract is the vendor statement on this wonderful parcel of land, just over 700 square metres of land. But then on top of that, value adding is this beautiful, beautiful home. The wonderful timber floors as well. It shows the subdivision went through in 1966, and you've only got to look around to see we've got some of the older style homes, but then you can see the value adding. You can see it out to the back here, you can see it over to the back there. And why is that important? Because you want to know you're buying into an area where other people see the value as well. So 10, 20, 30, 40 years down the track, when you're selling, they'll be saying the same things. People are value adding, and so you should when you have easy access to schools, easy access to freeways, easy access to the shops and all those sorts of things. That's why people always like to buy here in these areas. I want to sound like a broken record, it's hard not to, but it's so important to bid. Auctions are great, it's transparent, you can see who's here, and this wonderful outdoor setting. Think of the housewarming party you'll have. This becomes your second, third area. If you've got young children, this is where they come during the day. You've got the 4 bedrooms perfectly set up, all on the southern side as you come in. You've then got formal living, family room as well, plenty of parking as well. I wish you luck, I wish you well. As I said, genuine vendor, here today to meet the market. We don't know where we start, it's where we finish that matters. It's the old cliche. Have some fun, enjoy the process. I said I'd keep it quick. Back to you, ladies and gentlemen. An opening bid, yell at the figure, let's go. Who's going to be the first? 1 Marie Court here in Mount Waverley. Have a go. Always the hardest bit. Who'd like to start? I can do it if you like, but I'd rather you did. Maybe 1.4, yell it out. You need to bid at some stage. Who wants to start at 1.4? It won't bite, but you can tell your friends you started. Tell you what, I'll start at 1.4 on a vendor bid and off we go. At 1,400,000 now you need to bid to buy. 1.425, is that it here? Can I say that? You put your hand up. 1.4, we've got 1.425, is that what we're doing? Yes, thank you and welcome to the bidding here on my right. There's your competition. At 1,425,000 now, good luck to you. At 1,425,000, clearly bid just on my right here. At 1,425,000, 450 when you're ready. 1,425 is the bid. At 1,425,000, 450, yell it out. 1,450, yes or no? Oh, sorry, you were nodding. 1,425 is the bid. At 1,425,000, 450 when you're ready. I'll take more if you like. At 1,425,000, think of what's on offer now. 4 bedrooms, timber floors, high ceilings, big area outside for entertaining, and one bidder so far. And at 1,425,000, it's a big crowd. You can see who's there. Have a bid. At 1,425 is the bid. At 1,425,000, I'll move it along to 1,450 on a vendor bid. I'll invite you straight back. At 1,450,000 now, you need to bid to buy, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not muck around. At 1,450,000 now, first call. At 1,450,000, second call. $1,450,000. Third. Final call, 1,475, straight back, thank you. 1,475 is the bid. 1,475,000, 15, yell it out when you're ready. At 1,475,000 now, at 1,475 on my right. 1,475,000 now. I know there are people here today who've come with the intention of hopefully buying, and at some stage you need to bid. It's transparent, you can see who's here, you can see who's not. This person on my right, should I pass it in, it's them and them only. We can treat with it the vendor's reserve. We can't talk to anyone else at the vendor's reserve. So have a bid. 1,475,000 is the bid, looking for 1.5 or more. At 1,475,000 now, are we in for 1.5, yes or no? I'll call it again. First call, at 1,475,000 on my right. Second call, here it is on my right, at $1,475,000, 15, yell it out. Third, final call, there's the bid. 1,400,000. 1.5 at the back. And welcome to the bidding now. Welcome to the bidding to you. Two bidders now. Is there a third? 1.5 even at the back. 1.5 it is now. At 1,500,000 now as the rain starts to pour down. Thank God we've got this big deck. Think of the fun you'll have out here in all weather. At 1,500,000 now. Your bid at the back. At 1.5 it is. At 1,500,000 now. We're in for 20 if you like. Or 25. 152 it is, thank you, straight back here. At 152, another 20 when you're ready. 152 is the bid. At 1,520,000, 40 or 50, yell it out. At 152 is the bid. At 1,520,000 now. At 1,520,000, 40 or 50 at the back, yell it out. 152 is the bid here on my right. Anyone on my left can join in. At 1,520,000 it is. At 1,520 is the bid. Think of what we're selling here. The work's been done. You move straight in. Quiet court location, perfect for a family. On top of everything, but nice and quiet. It doesn't get better than this. And at 1,520,000 now, what would you like to do? First call, 1,520,000. Anyone else? Second call, $1,520,000. Are we back for 40 at the back? Bids at the front. Third, final call, 1 million.
Are we on the market?
As soon as we are, I'll let you know. But would you like to bid? 152 is the bid.
Can you take 10?
I will. 153 it is now. I'll take 10 if you like. 153 is the bid. Straight back, 10 or 20. Yell it out. 153 at the back. At 1,530,000 is the bid. At 1 million. No, it has to be 10. 1,530 is the bid at the back. 1,530 it is. At 1,530 is the bid. At 1,530 now. At 1,530 are we in for 40 or 50? Yell it out. The bid's at the back. At 1,530, let me know. At $1,530,000. They're holding the bid at the back. I'll invite you back in at the front. Another 10 when you're ready. 1,530 is the bid. At 1,530,000 now, yes or no? First call at $1,530,000. Second call, $1,530,000. Anything over here? Third, final call, $1,530,000. Are we finished? Are we silent? Are we done?
10.
Thank you. Welcome to the bidding. Thank you. 1,540 is the bid. Welcome. Three bidders now. 1,540 is the bid in front of me. 1,540,000 now. We're back. 1,540 is the bid. At 1,540,000, 50 if you like. Perhaps over here, all you have to do is yell out a figure. That easy. I can help you with the rest. 1,540 is the bid. At 1,540,000 now. At 1,540 is the bid now. 1,540,000. Was there anything on the back right there? 1,540 is the bid. 50 when you're ready. 1,540 now. 1,540,000 in front. What about on the phone there? Let me know.
No, we're out.
Okay, thank you for your bidding. At 1,540,000 it is. At 1,540,000 now. One bid only. That might be all it takes. At 1,540,000, are we back, or is there anyone else? Brian at the back, or perhaps on my left. At 1,540,000, think of what's on offer. 4 bedrooms, timber floor, the vaulted ceilings, the court location, the big deck, plus the big carport. The work's been done, formal and informal living areas. What more do you want? And at 1,540,000, they're holding the bid in front. 1,540,000 now. We finished. Are we silent? Are we done? Are we back over here? 1,540 is the bid. First call at $1,540,000. Second call, $1,540,000. Third, final call, $1,540,000. Are we finished? Silent? Are we done?
We're done.
Are we back? The whispering.
No, no.
1540 is the bid. I'll take the 5 now. 1455 it is. Same for you if you like. 10. 10 it is. 1455. Sorry. 1555. I'm getting all my 5s mixed up. 1,555,000 is the bid. I'll take 5 if you like. 155 is 1,555,000 is the bid here. 1,555,000 now. At 1,555,000, it's a tongue twister. At 1,555,000, 5 or 10, yell it out. At 1,555,000 is the bid. 1,555,000. Oh, did you hear that? Very politely, I've just been informed we are on the market. You are holding the bid. 1,555,000 is the bid. If there are no further bids. In front of me, they're holding the bid.
5,000.
1560, welcome to the bidding. We are on the market. 1560 is the bid. We are selling, make no mistake. 156 it is. Are we back for 5? 1560 is the bid. At 1560 is the bid on my far right over here. We are selling the property, make no mistake. Once I say sold, I cannot take late offers. At $1,560,000 is the bid. At 1560 is the bid. 5 if you like. They're holding the bid here. Let me know. Anyone else, if you are holding back, now would be a good time. 1 Marie Court here in Mount Waverley at $1,560,000. 4 bidders so far. Can we make it 5? First call at $1,560,000. We finished. Are we selling? Are we done? You know we're selling. Yell out a figure. Second call.
10.
1,570,000. Thank you. 1570 it is.
5,000.
1575.
10.
1585.
5,000.
159. 159 it is. Think of the work that's been done here already. You move straight in. And at 159 it is. Yell out a figure if you like. We're clearly selling. At 159 is the bid. 159 is the bid. You're absolutely done here. I thank you for your bidding. And what about at the back here? Let me know because we are selling. 5 it is. 2.5 if it helps. Same in front. 159 is the bid. That's $1,590,000. I trust there's no one on the left. Are we wanting to jump in over here? No? Okay. $1,590,000. Can I tempt you for 2? Anything like that? Yell it out, because otherwise we sell. 159 is the bid. That's $1,590,000. Have a think.
1.
Thank you. 1591 it is. I'll do the same here or here. 1591 is the bid. 1591 is the bid. That's 1,591,000. If it helps over here or here, I'm happy for you to jump back in at 1591 or anyone else. I think you know we're selling 1 Marie Court here, heading Mount Waverley. Obviously for Jellis Craig for the city of Monash.
4,000.
Another 4, so 1595. Correct. 1595. One again if you like. Have a think. 1595 is the bid. 1,595,000. So it was an extra 4,000. At $1,595,000. Are you sure you're done over here? Otherwise we sell just to your right. $1,595,000, ladies and gentlemen. 4 bidders under the deck. Thank Lord for the deck, although it might have stopped raining. We could probably move outside again. 1,595,000 it is. Another 1, I can't tempt you. Okay, I do thank you for your bidding. I thank you as well. What would you like to do? I guess it's down to you now. Are we finished? Okay, I thank you for your bidding. $1,595,000. First call at $1,595,000. We are selling. 1 Marie Court here in Mount Waverley. Second call, $1,595,000 we are selling. Third, final call. Once I say sold, I cannot reopen the bidding. $1,595,000. You're absolutely done. I thank you for your bidding. Are you sure I can't tempt you for 1? I thank you for your bidding. Ladies and gentlemen, third, final call, $1,595,000. We are going. I thought he was bidding. We'll make an interesting article in the paper. $1,595,000 it is. Third, final call. Absolutely done. Thank you for your bidding, and I thank you, and I thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause, please, for the new owners, because we are Sold! Congratulations! Thank you for attending another auction here today. Ladies and gentlemen, my Jellis Spray for the City of Monash.